Get ready with me while I talk you through loving your 4C hair. First, you have to expect and accept the trial and error of it all because yes, at first, the products that are like meant to cater to you probably won't work. I mean, I've been a natural my entire life and I'm still getting my routine down. So you have to be willing to accept that it is a journey, it is a process, and that the first products you pick up probably won't be the best, but after a couple of tries, you will find the right products for you and your hair type. You're also always learning about your hair, new facts, new techniques, and things that you might or may not want to implement. Not everything works for everybody, but you have to again expect to always be to always be learning about your hair and be ready to implement new strategies, new routines that will help your hair turn out for the better. Depending on the length of your hair, you will be limited to certain hairstyles, or certain hairstyles won't come out as you want them or as you expected them to be, but that's where you know, you have to be quick, you have to be ready to pivot when it comes to natural hair. And if it doesn't look the way you want it, you can always turn it into a super cute hairstyle, or I don't know, do something really cute with it. But the idea is to be patient. Patience. It really is key, because especially when it comes to doing a hairstyle, for example, because your patience will show in the end product. Like learning how to make things cute, or I don't know, that ability is a skill. So it's like, yeah, if you don't like the way it comes out, or something came out, you can always add a bow, add an accessory or two, make it cute. You can always be fun with your hair as long as you're not holding it to a certain expectation. Also best to learn the best hairstyles for your face. So my personal favorite is a good old ponytail, because it really does snatch your face. But yeah, that does come from experimenting and trying different hairstyles to see which one fits you best, and that's where the fun comes in. And yeah, I mean, like I said, there's nothing wrong with a good old pony, but if it doesn't fit your face, if you don't like wearing your hair out, you can always wear your hair in a pony, or and space buns or anything. And I don't want to hear the whole childish thing, because if you're cute, you're cute. We don't have to associate it with being childish. Be prepared to fight the voices and the urges to make it look like something it's not. Yes, it does take a lot of internal work to fight those urges and to really love your hair at its natural state. But it is possible. I mean, the more you do it, the easier it will become. Like, it was very hard for me at first not to judge every little not mistake, but flaw. It takes a while, guys, but eventually the more you wear your hair out, it's kind of like exposure therapy, but yeah, the more you wear it out, the more you will love it. Remember that you are a different person every single day, so your hair does not have to look the same every single day. That expectation is not realistic. So it is okay for it to look different every single time you do the routine, or every single time you do your hair. You have to expect that and love it. So the key is to really be patient and do your research on the products that you're using, or on simply how you want your hair to look, but it has to be based on the right hair type. Comes to like hair politics, wearing your natural hair does not make you a better person, and nor does wearing braids or anything other than your natural hair make you a worse person for it. Obviously, you do what pleases you. I am just here to help you guys when you are ready to embrace and start on your journey. And honestly, now that my frontal lobe has developed, all I can say is, what's the worst that they can say? You know, wear your natural hair out, do what pleases you, and yeah, I mean, it does start with not giving a freak what people care or about or will think of you. But yeah, I mean, what is the worst they could say? Sometimes you'll get looks, but the worst thing you can do is internalize any of the looks or insults that you've ever gotten about your natural hair. Instead of internalizing all of the insults and hate, the best thing you can do is become your best self and take care of your natural hair. No matter what you hear, it's really important for you to have a good noggin, because people will hate, people will say whatever they want to say, but if you know yourself, people will not tell you about yourself, or people can't tell you about yourself. All this to say that it is a lot of internal work, but you will not believe me until you do it yourself, of course, and you see the results for yourself. A lot of this is trial and error, and the more you do your hair, the more you wash your hair, the more you learn about it, and the more you learn about the products that you're using as well. I always think about the fact that I am going to need to learn how to do my own hair so that I can teach my own children how to. But that is pretty much it. Let me know if you guys want a part 2, obviously. Also, you guys can check out my Instagram because I have a bunch of different hairstyles and cool looks that I do with my natural hair. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, of course, as well.